Hi everyone, welcome to Data Integrator. This is Neil Kumar, Integration Specialist. So today's session is on creating SOAP APIs from webMethods API Gateway. In webMethods API Gateway, how to create SOAP APIs, like two ways, URL based and file uploading based. So here are the steps you can actually see for your information. Okay, let us just start. So first thing, we'll open Docker desktop. I have already my Docker installation like API gateway trial. So I just started the container. It's in running status. So let me open. Yeah, this is the methods URL. You can see. If you want, I'll just show you like from logout. So the password is manage. Administrator manage is the password. Okay, go to APIs and try to create the APIs. So we have two ways we can create. So visitors here one way, and from URL also we can create visitors. So URL based. So let me open. Okay, the first step will be like download SOAP API. So sorry, SOAP UI for testing purpose. So this link you can actually open it. I have already given you that link. I mean, just for your information, I'm just telling. So for testing, you can download it and you can install it in your system. So UI open source. Ready API is like for the rest also they have implemented, but for us, for our requirement, SOAP UI is enough. Download that. So it will be like this. SOAP UPI, it will be like if you open it, supported by Smart Bear. Okay, let it load. Okay, I'm having this public SOAP AP, SOAP visual. So somebody is providing that. It's a public one. If I click on this, you are able to see this visual. Okay, once this visual is loading, first thing we have to copy this and URL based. I'm copying here. Visual. So calculator API. I'll paste this description. Okay, so I selected visual, this URL based, and we will see the first URL based. Then I'm trying to create it. You can actually observe uh, it's still in inactivated, inactive state. So this is SOAP API. This is a REST API. I've seen in the first session. SOAP API, it's in inactive state. I haven't activated it. So without activation, I want to show you like you can see the native endpoint. This will be the native endpoint, and you can see documentation. You don't have any link, and there is no gateway endpoint also here because the API is not activated still. Once I activate, you can actually observe the endpoints. You see, this is a gateway endpoint. This is the native endpoint. This is the original one. So you can see the documentation also. So you can take this. You can take this and you can just copy paste and open it. Yes, as expected, this site cannot be reached because the host, it should be local. You can see So this is the original WSDL what we have taken from the public domain. So they are actually providing this WSDL for us. We are trying to expose. We are hosting an API in the gateway. We are actually consuming that. We are consumers. So the same one when I'm exposing it as via gateway, so I can see that WSDL. So take this, copy this same with localhost. I hope SOAP API, SOAP UI is ready for you. You installed it. Go to SOAP. Project name, I can see. I'll give Calci API. Or I'll do web methods, gateway, SOAP API. Okay. API. I'll give URL based for our. Okay, now it will be understandable. I'm pasting it here. Okay. Yeah, once I copy this visitor, you can clearly see. I'll go with the first request, add. You can see again, I'm giving 1 plus 2, it should give 3. I'm expecting has to be 3, but if I get any response, did I activate it? I think it's already activated. Yes, the API is activated. We should get. Okay, we have given here localhost. Yes, you can see the XML here. You are actually getting the response 200 OK. You can see the raw also 200 OK HTTP response. So this is how you can see the testing of API from our SOAPUI to our methods API gateway. And you can see the policies. Like, do you have any authentication for this? I don't think so. There is no authentication policy. So you can actually add if you want. For that, I'll deactivate first. Identify. Let me use the HTTP basic authentication. Then it should throw some error. I'm expecting an error. Yes, unauthorized. It's showing unauthorized because we have activated that. So for this, let me give manage. Yeah, you can see 200 OK. I'm getting the response because I have given basic authentication here. Okay, this is one way. I will show you that other way also. This is like URL based. Let me close it again. So this is what URL based. So this one I'm just saving it as a WSDL file. I've already saved it. Let me open it. Open. So this is one, and I forgot to open both at a time. Okay. Either .xml or .vista, anything is fine. You can actually upload it. So what I'm doing, let me delete this. So I'm deactivating it. This URL based I have created, and let me just show you the file based. Okay, let me create can. I'll select Vistal here, browse, anything is fine. .xml, okay, I'll put as calculator API, description the same, try to create, yeah, no problem, I can see. So I mean the same thing, it's still not activated, so I don't see any gateway endpoint here. The documentation also, I'm activating it. Once I activate the API, I can see the gateway endpoint. Okay, it's like same way. It will be the same, like there is no change, and you don't need it actually. It's already there. Yeah, it's 200 okay because it's the same API. We are trying to achieve it. So I'm able to do that. Like a .xml I have done. Let me try .vistal also. Let me delete this. Mouse .vistal. Can see create. I don't see any gateway endpoint because it's not activated. So once I activate, I can see the gateway endpoint. Yes. So it's same endpoint and it will be the same. I should get the same response. 200. Okay. Yeah. We try this. Like, can we have XML and Vistal APIs at a time? This is like .vistal, right? And let me try out what will happen. Can we have both in different formats? Is it possible? I'll give the same name, what it will say. Already exists. If I give a different name, Calci API, then yes. Which one I should get in response? Both? So I activated both Calci API, Calculator API. So if I request, because the endpoints are same, what will happen? I want to see. Uh, do you have any service name where getting a response? The API name, are we getting it? In our response, do you have any service names to identify? One plus four, I'm giving. I think answer is 5, but which one is invoked out of these two?  'One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, How do we check analytics? No invocations for this. What about this? No invocations. I think it's not activated for this. Let me activate analytics. Let me deactivate. My deactivation is failing. Okay. Running state only. I think Docker is having some issue. I need to start. Okay, I hope you understand. So yes, we can test it like that. Yeah, Docker got exited. Hi, welcome back. Our Docker was stopped, right? So I just ran the Docker again. It was running, so I can see the APIs. So we left here, like we are not getting logs also for invocations. So what I did, I just went inside the API, go to policies. You can edit. Edit means it will anyway deactivate it. Go to traffic monitoring. So I added this. You can click on this. It will be like log AI invocation. I'm just saving like store request payload and destination API gateway, and I saved it. So I did the same. I added the same log invocation policy for both APIs, like the same. I'm able to get the responses. So what I did, uh, I took this calc API WSDL, and also I have taken this endpoint, like gateway endpoint of calculator API both, and I exposed inside. Yeah, this is calc API. This is calculator API. So this is a the end native endpoint will be the same, like native endpoint will be the same. So the online calculator digital. This is the native endpoint for both are same, endpoints are same. But APIs we created with like this is .xml and this is with the .wsdl. So we just want to clarify. Sometimes they may ask in interviews. So this is .xml, this is .wsdl, and the native endpoint is same. I'm making a request from here. So for the calc, I'm giving 4 plus 4. Yeah, I got that. Answer is 8. For calculator, I'll give 5 plus 2. Yeah, 5 plus 2 is 7. So calc and calculator. As you can see, calculator, SOAP, both are like SOAP structures. Internally, they're same. They're calling the same external WSDL only. But the APIs we created with like this is .xml, this is .wsdl, just to clarify. And you can see the invocations also in API gateway. Go to APIs, Calci, go to the invocation. You can give the time last 1 hour or last 15 minutes. Like it's up to you today. Last 15 minutes. Yes, you see here like two invocations, two success invocations. Like previously, I have done that. This is the latest one. You can see view event with payload. I think Calci we have sent 4+4. You can see the external calls here, like it is calling the native service call. This one, that is a success. It's a post. See, Calci API, you are getting 4+4. This is what you are requested for. Success. Many parameters will be there. We will see it slowly. And for calculator API, go to analytics. Last 15 minutes. Here like 3 invocations are there. We'll take the recent one. Yeah, 12/7. View event with payload. Transaction events. I think we have given 5+2 7. So you can see the native service endpoint will be the same for this. So 5+2 we have given 7. Two different API names we have given. So 5+2. You can see success, and this is so one thing is clarified, like what we have done actually. We today we have seen direct URL based, like if I give URL and visitors you can create, that's a direct way. And the same visitor, like it can be in zip format, like if you have multiple visitors in zip format, or if you have any individual visitor in .xml or .visitor, you can create based on that. So I created like same visitor with .xml and .visitor here, just to clarify whether it will work. Sometimes we think like whether it will work. Do you have the same? We have the same endpoint. So this will be .xml. This will be the .visitor. Both are having the same endpoint, but we created with the different SOAP names, and we have seen two are invoked individually from SOAP UI. So yeah, this is with the SOAP. This this session is with the SOAP. How to create? These are the ways to create. I'll see you in next videos. Thank you.